Hello, my name is Andelka Jankovic and I'm head of marketing and communications of Alternativa film project by InDrive.
So I was wondering if you could tell us a bit about how the programming worked. You talked about the criteria, but how the final selection came to be, about a bit about the programmers and how the whole procedure works.
Yeah, for our festival we have open call and it lasts about 3 months during the summertime. So the open call was this year for Central Asia because we opened the first region last year when we started in Central Asia, Kazakhstan, Almaty in 2023. And for Southeast Asia, because Southeast Asian region is in focus this year for 2024. Then we have a guideline for the movies on our website, alternativa.film. So all the criteria are there. And according to that, people submit their works. After we collect everything, we announce the results, how many people submitted, and so on. And when we are done with that, then we have a selection committee. This year we had 25 film experts, international and from Central Asia and Southeast Asia, because we want to make those bridges between regions in the global south where we are focused, but bridges with the rest of the world, like with global film scene and filmmakers. Then we have teams of like committee members who are selecting shorts, and some of them are selecting feature movies. Once they finish their work, we are done. Then we go through the censorship approvals for each country. And then when we know that everything is okay, like legally in the country and everything else, we can publish the results and start promoting the festival and the movies. After that, we have jury who is deciding who are the winners. This year we have 7 jury members. Also international filmmakers and filmmakers from the global south working together so we can find out who will take the prizes home.
Okay, and tell me a bit, since you mentioned censorship, and I know particularly in countries like Indonesia it can be tricky sometimes. How was it? How did you cooperate?
Everything was very perfect this time. As I told you during our conversation, we have local teams. For us, it's very important that we engage local community. So we work with local people here. It's impossible to do everything remotely, and we think it's important. So we had people working with us on that with Indonesian ministry and their agencies and offices, so everything went smoothly. No problems.
Okay, and in the end, now that this year's edition is almost finished, this part at least, tell me what were the benefits of having the festival in Indonesia this year, and maybe which was the most significant problems, let's say, if you can.
I would say that it was different that this year is the first time we held festival, because last year we only had an awards. And that is pretty different, but it's also amazing in the same time because wide audience could really see the movies, and that's the way to make a real impact and to really face injustice, as what is very important for a company that is our founder InDrive. So that was different because we had to do a lot of additional work. When it comes to changing the country, I lived in Indonesia, so for me it was familiar, but not for everyone in the team. So the challenging part of being a nomadic festival is that you go and you have to spend time in some country. You have to get to know local people, local culture, local filmmakers, to know who is your potential local audience, and that takes time. Also, even though we are living in the global village and we more or less all work remotely now, it is always harder when you are in a different time zone, living very far away. English language is at least second language for all of us, And of course, the cultural differences. Indonesians are very relaxed. They do things differently, but I have to say that when it comes to the production and organizing the festival, our co-organizer is Catalyst, amazing team of girls, and they gathered, I think, 80 volunteers for this occasion and many other people working. The team is huge. So I have to say that I'm astonished by the professionalism of Indonesian people, especially here in Jakarta and Jogja and the festivals that I attended to promote our festival here. So I can say those were the challenges, but not the problems, because when I comparing that to the festivals in Europe, where I was working on, usually we have festivals that they're each year in the same country, or more or less they have the same dates and the same audience. And again, you need every team needs at least 9 months to 1 year to prepare for that festival and to face challenges with selling tickets and so on. So that is really something that is really challenging, to move and to meet other cultures, to speak in another language, and to really go deep into the film industry and the festival industry in order to make a good festival. So that is the highlight. But what I can say that we had screening rooms full of people. People were standing on the stairs. Everything was sold out very quickly. So for impact movies and movies with really hard topics, let's say, I'm really proud on the team, both of InDrive and Alternativa, and local team also all together to make it possible in just 9 months.
Okay. So in the end, you are happy?
Yeah, we are very happy because Indonesia is a really specific country with very rich culture, but they are also, I talked with the people, very European in a way. They understand what we are talking, and they are not some remote, far away country for something that we know. So there are cultural differences, but I think that we should celebrate the differences. As on behalf of Alternativa team, I can say and InDrive that we are really happy with the results, and that we are now looking forward to go to another region and to open new topics and to find out more about cultures from another region, and most importantly to connect filmmakers and with all regions, because this year we also invited nominees from last year. So people from Central Asia came to meet Southeast people. So that is really important. It's a hard work, but again, the result is really amazing, and we feel happy. But we are still not done. We are waiting for the award ceremony to see that everything is going smoothly and to finish everything, and then we will celebrate together.
Okay. And the last question, I guess, tell me a bit about the future. Like, how do you see the festival, let's say, 3 to 5 years, let's say, not to go too far ahead?
Yeah. We cannot say about countries where we are going to. We will reveal that from year to year. But what I can say is that we want to go and open another regions and to go worldwide. So we are, what I can say, this is just the second year of the awards and first year of the festival, and we aim to go worldwide. So for the upcoming years, we expect to grow the project because we expect more submissions, because we will have 3 regions next time. We also expect to help filmmakers with distribution. That's our really huge goal for the next year, because we want to bring movies that face injustice and have potential to make an impact to the wider audience all over the world, and to present filmmakers from this part of the world to and put them onto international and global arena, and to give them voice also there, but also to their countries and people. Because movies are really amazing and they really touched me very deeply. So that is the plan, to help distribution, because that is really something that is necessary for the people who are working on movies who are not very commercial, let's say. Also, next year we are doing Impact Lab here in Bali with our partner Dogs by the Sea in early autumn 2025, and we are continuing with labs in Central Asia. That means that we will do the pitchings, presentations of the projects, free education for the people, and we will give travel grants from them, so they can go to the festivals and spend the money to educate themselves and develop their projects.
Okay, great. I guess that's it.
Super.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.